Let's plan our 2022 business strategy together. Hi everyone, welcome back to the third episode of Business Strategy. In the previous episodes, we covered the why and the how of business strategy. I'm a firm believer in learning requires hands-on practice to transform knowledge into application. So today, we are going to do some work together. We are going to plan our 2022 business strategy together. I will walk you through the steps I use for my business strategy planning, and I'll share some guidelines and tips to help you plan your small business strategy. So go ahead and grab a pen and paper and get ready for today's video. Are you ready? Let's go! In the last episode, we covered the business strategy planning process. As you may know, I have a six-figure small business, so I try to simplify and streamline things as much as possible. I have developed this house model, which I follow for my small business strategy planning. I go through every step and help me develop effective actions to support my business strategy. So today, let's go through this together. As you can see, the first two layers are vision and mission. And that's your first step action, is develop your vision statement and your mission statement. If you already have those developed, what you need to do for your business strategy planning is to review your mission statement and vision statement and set the direction for your business strategy. So for today's video, we're going to quickly discuss how to develop your vision and mission statement. Let's start with what they are first. A vision statement is sometimes thought of as a picture of your company in the future, but it's much more than that. When creating a vision statement, you're articulating your hopes and dreams for your business. Your vision statement is your inspiration. A mission statement is a short statement of why an organization exists, what its overall goal is, identifying the goal of its operations, what kind of products or service it provides, its primary customers or market, and its geographical region of operation. So here's a summary. Your mission statement is the what and the how of your business. Your vision statement is the why of your business. And here are some guidelines for you to consider when you first develop your vision and mission statement. Start with your vision statement. Use one sentence and focus on describing the future of your business. Give that a try. Once you have developed that, then move on to your mission statement. Keep it under 2 sentences. Start with a verb and describe what the business does and who it is serving. Here are 2 examples for your reference. Nike. Vision statement. Bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Mission statement. Create groundbreaking sports innovations, make our products sustainable, build a creative and diverse global team, and make a positive impact in communities where we live and work. IKEA. Vision statement. To create a better everyday life for the many people. Mission statement. Offer a wide range of well-designed, functional home furnishing products at prices so low that as many people as possible will be able to afford them. The vision and mission statements are unique for your business, and they don't change year after year. So take your time. Once those are developed, you are setting the direction for your business strategy. Now, let's work on your goals. There are long-term goals and short-term goals. We'll dive into this deeper in the next episode. For small business, the marketplace is dynamic. It's very difficult to predict 10-year business growth. So I suggest you use 5-year goals as your long-term goals and 1-year goals as your short-term goals. We'll develop both in this step. Here are some guidelines for you to consider when developing your long-term and short-term goals. Start with your 5-year business goals. Describe where the business aims to be at 5 years from now at a business performance level, meaning the revenue and size. When developing your 5-year business goals, I suggest to set stretch goals. You never know what's going to happen in 5 years. Why not dream big and think wild? Then let's move on to set your 1-year business goals. These goals need to be as specific and realistic as possible. You probably heard SMART goals, and that's exactly what we need to follow for setting the 1-year business goals. That stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So here is the tip for you. Start with a verb, follow the formula of achieving what by when. So give that a try. Set your 5-year long-term business goals and 1-year business goals. And here's an example for your reference. 5-year business goal, grow business revenue to 5 million. And the 1-year goal is achieve business revenue of 1 million by December 2022. And once you're done, we're ready to move on to the next step. Break your goals down into strategic objectives. Business goals are about the business growth target and financial sustainability. Once we set the goals, the rest of the business strategy planning process are to develop how to achieve those goals. But before we develop the how, we need to understand what we're up against. And that's where we perform the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis templates are very easy to find online. Go ahead and grab one you like and start to populate them. Take a look internally on what are your strengths and weaknesses, and also do an environment scan to understand the opportunities and threats in the marketplace. Now, here's the tip. Try to go through this step with the stakeholders of the business. The discussion would help you understand and analyze your strength and weakness better. If you're a single business owner like me, try to ask people who have enough knowledge about the business and the marketplace to contribute their ideas with you, and also leverage some resources such as market trend report, some of the news and customer insight report where you can find online. The reason to do a SWOT analysis before breaking the business goals down into strategic objectives is that we want to rely on your strength and capitalize on the opportunities in the market. And breaking the goals down into different strategic objectives will help you focus your resources in different aspects of the business. So here's a guideline to consider when you're doing so. The key question to ask is that, what do I need in order to achieve the goals? And think of it this way. What do I need to add in the business to achieve the goals? What do I need to change in the business to achieve the goals? And what do I need to eliminate in the business in order to achieve the goals? So let me give you an example. If your 1-year business goal is to achieve a business revenue of $1 million by end of 2022, your strategic objectives could be: first, develop 3 new customers. Then, increase your pricing by 5%. And 3, hire 2 salespersons. In this case, the business goal is the financial performance of 1 million by the end of 2022. In order to achieve the goal, you need to add 3 new customers. And what you need to change is that increase the price by 5%. And what you need to support all this increased price and new customers is that you need 2 new salespersons. And in this case, probably you have nothing else you need to eliminate, and that's okay. But sometimes some business need to eliminate headcount, eliminate certain resources and expenditure in order for them to achieve the goals. Alright, time for brainstorming. This is the fun step where we develop all the actions take us from where we are to our goals. As you can see, we are going through a process to keep breaking things down into smaller size, because that's more digestible and executable. And that's a key enabler for a successful strategy execution. So here's a tip for this step. It's better done with a team. And if you don't have a team, go ahead and get your friends and family and people who you can trust have some knowledge about your business to give you very diverse input. And that is helpful for you to cover all the aspects you can think of around your business. If you have too many actions, then you need to go through a prioritization process. And the easy way to do that is to use the SMART filter. Is this action specific enough? Is it measurable? Is it achievable? Is it realistic? Or is it going to help me achieve my timeline? So after you've done that, the next step is you need to capture all your actions in one place. And the most common tool is Excel spreadsheet. So once you've done all of those, there's one more step left before we're ready to take off. And that is the KPIs. So we need to define how are we going to track and monitor the progress of your business strategy execution, so you know whether you're heading to the right direction. So here are some key questions to ask in order to develop that execution plan. What is the resource and budget I can commit to? Who's doing what? How do I document the strategy? What tools do I use? What are the KPIs for me to track? How often do I collect data? And how often do I evaluate the strategy? Once you're able to answer these questions, you pretty much covered all the aspects of your execution plan and define those KPIs which you need to track in order to evaluate your strategy. Achieving goals is not a linear process. If you're focusing on the end goal the entire journey, that's too far away. You tend to lose motivation throughout. So motivation comes from making progress and feeling accomplished. So focus on the steps ahead, visualize your progress, and measure towards your end goal. If you went through all the steps with me, you should have a preliminary business strategy plan for 2022. Yes, if you need, you can go back and go through iterations to polish and finalize your business strategy plan. Remember, your business strategy is unique to your business, and it is there to help you achieve your goals. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Give me a thumbs up if you liked today's video, and please comment below and share with me what you find most helpful in today's episode. So stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll dive into the long-term business goals and short-term business goals and how to develop them. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'll see you next one.